This is the 1978 Volkswagen Kombi I've got for sale. It's not perfect, so I'll walk around and show you the various things that I think are wrong with it, because I want to be fairly honest about it. So here we go. Starting at the front, when I got it, this was all rotted out all across here, so I've plated it in with steel, welded it all in, but as you can see I haven't really done much in the way of smoothing or anything like that. Just try and get it on an angle so you can actually see what it's really like at the front there. So you'd need some filler work to finish that off. The spray paint job is pretty much, it was just a dust over to get it one colour for the roadworthy. It did pass a roadworthy in February, and I've been driving it daily ever since. So I'd bank on having to sand it all off and spray it properly again if you're looking for it to be fairly pretty. Once again, it needs more filler work along here. Driver's door's pretty good, but it has got some pretty gay looking truck mirrors on it. They're only 2 months old, but they've already started to cut surface rust, so I'd probably put some standard mirrors back on it. Little bit of surface rust coming through there where it's been back to bare metal, but I haven't put anything over it. It is fairly solid behind there though. You'll notice that the paint's quite rough and uneven through here. I took it to it with a Karcher to try and see how solid the paint was, because I had my suspicions it wasn't hanging on very well. So I'd probably be, like I said, you need to take the paint off and repaint it, because it's not the greatest paint job in the world. The seals in that window's new. That's a new seal on that one as well. I've put all new steel in all under here. That's all new under there. Properly welded. It's not just a bog job. Same sort of thing going on down this corner. It's just the paint's lifting, so you'd need to sand it back and do it again. Same thing there. And a rust repair I've done on that corner there as well. Once again, the paint really needs attention. There is a little bit of rust in this channel here. I'm not sure really if it's surface rust or proper rust. I think you'll probably get away with treating it. In the top corner, there is the world's dodgiest. Hang on a second, trying to get it because the sunlight's not hitting the camera. There is the world's dodgiest repair there. It is welded, but it needs to be ground back, bogged and shaped. So bank on having to do a bit of filler work there, unless you've got another Kombi you can get a roof cut from. But the rest of the channel is pretty good. On the rear tailgate here, you can see I've fixed it up all well, but it is still quite rough. It needs to be filled in and just smoothed out, you know, finish the job. Again, down near the hatch handle here, needs probably a little bit of weld in there, bit of filler work and paint. That's not rust in there, that is actually weld that needs to be ground back and filler work again. Behind the light here though, it wasn't until I took it off, paint off with the Karcher, that I saw that, so I've done nothing about that. You'd probably get away with treating it though. In the engine compartment, it's a 2 litre Type 2, Type 4 sorry, brand new battery, still got your standard twin carbs, flamethrower coil. It's pretty much, it's bog standard. It is a 2 litre with the 091 box that usually comes with them. I've taken all your heater fan sort of stuff off it to try and simplify the engine bay, but I have still got all that stuff in a box if you want it. Coming around the other side. When I put it on the road, I didn't take this window out because there wasn't any rust bubbling under there at the time, and there really isn't still, so that's actually the original seal as far as I know. In the vents you can see it still needs a bit of paint work. This corner's, look, that's the only real spot. Oh, I can get that on camera. Yeah, that's the only real spot we've got there, although you can see it's starting to bubble up a little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad as the other corner. Did we get that on camera? Yeah, we did. I've fixed up a bit of repair here, so once again just needs a bit of filler work. Got some chrome hubcaps. All the tyres are brand new, by the way, 4 brand new tyres, as well as a spare tyre. The spare tyre is not brand new, but it is in good condition. On the door, same as the tailgate, I've fixed up, I've done the patchwork, it just needs filler work to finish off. Pretty much all the way along. This seal also needs replacing. I cut out the seal to get the window out and then realised I didn't have enough seals, so that's the old seal put back in. This rubber tends to fall out, so you can either live a life of pushing it back up or you can finally glue it in there properly. It's your choice. Down the bottom of the sliding door. Now the sliding door shuts properly. It's not hard. It shuts without any problem. The paint's starting to lift here. Once again, from about here onwards, it's another repair that I've plated up, but I haven't done any filler work or shaping work on it. And the same at this end of the door as well. So the body needs a bit of love. There's no two ways around it. Lots of spots around the place. I mean, there's paint on the seal, so you might want to change that seal. Paint missing. It needs a bit of love. Same again around this. Like, you'd repaint the car. It does need a bit of filler work around here, or even replace the door, to be honest. There was a fairly large rust hole here that I've plated up, but once again I haven't done any filler work on it. Inside, the interior, the headliner is rooted, bank on a new headliner. There is no seats in the vehicle. There was a back seat here and 2 driver's seats, but I started on a project to turn them all into one bench seat for the front. What I will do is probably try and finish the bench seat this weekend so that we can, I mean, a lot of you will be trying to put it on a truck and you're going to need a seat for it to be able to drive it under the truck, so I'll probably try and slap it together for that, but I honestly don't think it would pass a roadworthy or engineering, so bank on needing at least driver's seats. It is mod plated for a 5-seater though, so if you do find a back seat and 2 driver's seats, it will be legal like that. Your driver's seat belts and passenger seat belts are brand new. I did that for roadworthy, as are the clickers for it. She's a manual. Head unit's new, but nothing special. Oh look, the Monster Taco, most people don't like it. Even I don't like it. I just wanted a taco in there. I can leave it in there if you want, but I'll probably rip it out anyway. I mean, the wiring's dodgy on it. I'll probably just take it out before I sell it, unless you really do want it. Little J-car speakers in each of the doors. As you can see, every interior panel needs to be either replaced or recovered. That's just the stuff off the seat, so that won't be there with it anyway. My tool's same as well. There was a bit of rust on the floor when I got it, under that mat there. I've cut out the centre seat mounts, so because it is a microbus, it has the mounts for the centre seats. I cut them out because they were rusty and just put plate in there, but I do still have the centre mounts if you want to clean them up, get the rust out of them and put them back in. So it is all still there.